Or something in like an hour.
Yeah. I'm glad I stuck out BIOL. I was going to sell if it dropped below 60, but it held it, so hopefully it's making a comeback here.
Okay, we're live now. So we are live. It is not Good Friday yet. It's Good Thursday, though. It's a good Thursday, though. Thursday, April 9th, 2020. The only Thursday, April 9th of 2020 you're ever going to have. Anyway, so just continuing on, let's just pick up where we left off from yesterday afternoon. BIOL. We thought this thing was going to squeeze. Power hour, it never squeezed. It failed after hours, which is highly disappointing. I held because it seemed to find some support. But then this morning when it broke down right here, when it broke 70, I got out. I took a $300 loss on it. Could have sold it yesterday for about a close to $500 profit up here in the 90s, but I was greedy because I wanted an after hours gap up. I wanted a gap up this morning, and instead I ended up turning the winner into a loser. But it's starting to come back here, and on this little pullback, I hop back in at 72 cents. So I'm not going to be I'm not going to give up on it yet totally. A couple others that I'm watching. Invax, I still am bullish on. It's still holding up. Trend still holding up. The breakout level on the daily. So it broke out yesterday, but it didn't have a big enough volume push to really squeeze it hard. But it's kind of gapping up this morning. So sometimes they attempt to break out and then they don't. They kind of get rejected, but they still hold up. And then the secondary breakout a lot of times will go. So I'm still watching that one for a squeeze past 18. And let's see what else we got. Good morning, all. Suck at buying breakout. I'm not very good at buying breakouts either. Yeah, we were just talking about Invax. Good morning. I'm currently working in trade to get out of 90 days in jail. Oh, the PDT. Yeah, the pattern day trader rule. It's the shittiest rule. It's really bad. It's such a horrible, horrible rule. So, yeah, you're handcuffed, man. Henry thinks it's explain your philosophy on the PDT. Why do you think they have it?
Let's keep the poor people down and the rich to get richer.
I'll tell you what's worse than being in PDT, though. What's worse than being PDT is if you spend like 2 years grinding your way and getting out of it and growing your account to 25 grand, and then you get out and you're out for like a few months, and then you take a massive loss and you lose almost all of it, and then you're back in the second time. That is painful.
You know, the people that did the PDT rule are all millionaires. They're like, we don't want anybody else to make money.
That happened to me. I got out of PDT one time, and then in 20, I think, what was it? It was like September or July, August, September of 2018. I lost in one trade, one day. I broke two main rules. I added to a loser, and I didn't respect my risk. I broke both those rules.
And you were shorting?
Well, shorting is not breaking a rule. Maybe in your book it is, but not in mine.
I was saying, we were talking how you can have infinite losses in shorting where...
Exactly. You can lose more than double, triple your account. So I was shorting a stock. I added to the loser. I tried to hold and hope, and it just compounded the problem. And before you know it, I got a margin call. That's another dangerous thing about shorting is margin calls. So you hit the margin call. It means that your broker says, okay, we're not going to allow you to lose any more money. We don't care if you think the stock's going to come back. We're making you take the loss. And I lost about 75-80% of my count, which was like totaled about $36,000. It was very, very painful. But I got back on the horse. I built back up and got over PDT again. So took me about a year to get over it. I got over it quicker the second time, though.
Did you see Xan today?
I am watching, Xan. So that one's my...
And Bohr?
Xan. So, yeah. And this is why I didn't hold this one overnight, because I knew that this one had the potential to keep going. Actually, I was hoping he was going to keep going. See the trend still going up? Yeah.
We were in it 3 days ago in the 170s. Or at least I was.
Yep. I've shorted the last 2 days. In fact, I just got some shares short at 405. We'll just risk the high a day, 420,000 shares. It gapped up $1, so I think it'll get a little flush before it comes back and squeezes. Let's see here.
Did you see Bohr? B-O-R-R?
I have not looked at BORR. Gapping up. Let's look at the daily. Look left on the daily. Oh, nice. Yeah, it looks good. Another one I'm watching that's gapping up, MITT. We were trading this one, was it last week or the week before?
The week before, I think.
Yeah, I caught a nice long on this one right here. And then now it's coming back a little bit. So, and it's gapping up right now. It's at almost $4 right now. So I'm kind of watching that one on the side. But for right now, main watches is going to be BIOL. Hopefully this thing can go. The red to green on this is 80 cents. So if it gets over 80, that'd be officially green on the day. So if it gets over 80, we should see a big volume push, and we should see a nice squeeze at 80. Will it go to 1? I don't know. But I tell you what, for me, okay, I hop back in at 72. It gets over 80 and it squeezes up. I'm definitely going to be taking profits into the 90s because there's going to be a lot of resistance from yesterday. It could get over 1. I don't know.
It's only got just over 2 million volume right now, and I think yesterday it finished at, 85 million. So just needs the volume to come in. So
Invax is shit in the bed right now. The red to green on Invax is Invax. The red to green on Invax. The red to green on Invax is $17.18. So I'm gonna see basically 17. So we'll see how $17 holds with Invax, and if it holds, maybe we'll buy it. I'm not sure. Something else we haven't discussed is on the days that we're not doing live streams. For those of you guys who like the live stream and like having like a chat, so we have this little chat here where you guys can post questions, post trade ideas, anything like that. What he asked? See, Bertie. Well, I'll get back to this. Let's get to Bertie's question. Oh, we're open already?
oh shoot, yeah.
Shit.
I missed it too.
Come on, Henry. You're always watching the clock, man.
Sorry.
It's okay. And it's pushing up. BIOL's pushing up to red to green.
Slap down.
It's going back up. It's going green on the day now.
Oh, it's gonna get halted. The volume's gonna come in right now. No. Come on, volume.
If it goes green on the day, if it gets like the bid and the ask, we need the bid and the ask to get over green. Right now it's just the ask, not the bid. It's kind of choppy right now. Come on. I'm just going to put a stop loss in at 75. Okay, I got a stop loss in at 74 on BIOL. So if it takes me out, it takes me out. I'm watching XAN right now. I took a starter short on it at 405, and now I'm getting squeezed a little bit. We'll see how this squeeze goes. Okay, added a little there. I'm thinking this spike is going to fail. At least I'm hoping it's going to fail. It's up quite a bit. It's up over $1.50 since yesterday, so I'm thinking it'll get a pullback. So it's pulling back now. I think I'll try to cover some at 4. And it's kind of holding up now.
It's good, big deal.
I'm going to have to cover it. Alright, my BIOL just got executed, so I'm out of that now. Hit my risk on that one. Maybe I kept it a little tight, but I was expecting it to get over 80 and squeeze past green. Since it's not doing that, I don't even want to be in it now. Right now, all my attention is on XAN. Hoping to cover some down at 4. I got a short at 405 and at 426. Right now it's at 420. It's kind of mid-range, consolidating. If it starts pushing over 430, I'm going to get out completely. But it looks like we're getting some failure. There's 4. So I'll try to cover some here. I missed the cover. Try to get out at 4. Missed it. Just trying to hold up. Got some covered at 407. There we go. And now we're going below 4. Nice. There we go. And getting some nice panic right there. Covering some more at 391. Now we're into the 380s. $384, covered some more right there. Nice panic. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Sweet. Oh, starting to get a little bit of a bounce. Gonna cover some more. So now we're at 370s. We'll just watch it here. Meanwhile, if you look at INVAX bounced off the red to green perfectly. I would have been buying that at red to green. The red to green is at 720 or 718. It bounced it off of it perfectly. And now it's going higher. So it makes me want to buy some right here, but I think I'm just going to wait. And we'll see if it comes back and retests the red to green at all. Also, what I was going to say right before the long BBY, Henry's long BBY. BBY. He's long BBY at 560.
BBY. 3B, sorry.
Oh, I was like, what?
Sorry.
It's like, damn, that's a... Oh, okay. I'm going to look left on the daily. BBBY. It's got a float of 126 million, so a fairly large company. This is Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah, remember I told you about it? I bought it yesterday.
Yeah, you've been thinking about that one.
I didn't think it was going to move fast. It was just a slow mover because it's large float and everything.
Dang, I'm glad I covered. Nice bounce coming in on XAN. I just shorted some more on XAN. So I covered into that flush down to the 380s. I just shorted some more at, what price did I get it at? At $4.10. We'll see how this bounce holds up on XAN. XAN.
Come on, BIOL, squeeze. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. XAN with the squeeze all the way up to 450. I'm going to have to get out of this. This is looking strong. So up at 429. What a bounce. This is coming back. And
Was it the third green day?
Wow, I got it covered. All right, I'm out. Okay, I covered my XAN. Should have covered it all down there in the bottom, but I kept 250 shares, and then I tried to reshort up here at 410, and then I just got squeezed out. We'll see how this squeeze works. Yeah, this is the third green day, so... But this could be like the day... This is the fourth green day. This could be the one where it squeezes the hardest. But it just got rejected.
Another one, well, it's open now. It was halted. HLK. It's a big float, though.
HLK just got halted?
It got halted at 8:30, right at the market open, and it just was unhalted. It's pulling back now, but it's getting bought up, so.
All right, so I just bought some NVAX at $17.50 on this little pullback. So we'll see how this, and then I'm just going to risk red to green. I think I might add down here in the low 17s and then risk $17. I'll risk the whole dollar, even though the red to green, sometimes they'll dip just below the red to green and then they'll come back. Something else that right before the market opened, but I was about to tell you guys right before kind of the market open kind of caught us off guard, was on the days that we're not doing the live stream. And actually, I mean, hell, you might even not even tune into these live streams anymore after this if you go to okay, so I'm a Trade Idea subscriber. That's where I get all my scanners at. That's where I find my gappers. But Trade Ideas also has a they have a live they have a chat room, a free chat room. There's traders in there every day. And then the guy, the moderator of the room, his name is Barry. He's a professional trader, and he runs the chat room. And so every morning at 9:05 Eastern Standard Time, he goes live at 9. He goes live on YouTube, or you can go to TradeIdeas.com and you'll see, the thing, live trading room. You can tune in through their website, or you can do it through YouTube. And he goes live, and he alerts his trades live and in real time. And yeah, he alerts his trades, and he'll go through. I mean, for the way I have a different style of trading than he does.
Plus, he trades expensive stocks. I mean, he don't really mess around with stocks under $5. I mean, he'll talk rarely about them, but I mean, he don't usually trade them. Zan is squeezing.
It is squeezing. No, I'm thinking about shorting it right up here next to the high day. So we just got a little bit short on Zan at 465. I'll probably risk $5. Probably risk a little bit of pain before I cover. We'll see how the trend holds up. Anyways, so yeah, he alerts his trades live in real time. But the cool thing about it, even though I really don't trade like he does, plus he kind of scalps a lot. He gets in and out like really quick. Like say he trades like a $6 or $7 stock, he'll just try to take like 10 cents off of it, and that's it. So I don't know. He must be taking huge positions. He never announces his position size, and he never says, how much money he's making. He doesn't. He won't even let you talk about position size in the room. But when he goes live at 9:05, he will talk about. He'll go through all the pre-market gainers, even the cheap ones. He'll talk about trade ideas. He'll talk about overall markets, what's going on, and it's just a good information spot. So I recommend you guys check that out.
I just got long HLK at 170.
HLK. HLK?
HLX. Sorry, HLX. Gosh, I'm getting as bad as you. Ticker dyslexia. HLX.
There is an HLK.
Oh. HLX. Yeah.
Second green day. Nice volume the last couple of days. And you're long at what price? At 170.
Bought VWAP.
Oh, so you bought right on the pullback. Nice. I like it. MITT. Don't know what to think about that one right now. So I'm still long NVAX at 1750. See if it's going to break out up here. NVAX. See if it holds VWAP. Now I'm going to move I had my risk up here, down here at 17. I think I'm going to move it up here now that it's putting in a little support right there. And XAN, I'm short up here at 465, but it's looking a little toppy up here. We'll see though. It could pull back, hold VWAP, and then come back. We'll see though. If it pulls back to 425, I'll definitely take half off, take some profits, because this thing may not be done yet. We don't know. And I'm going to move my risk up on my NVAX since it put in a little support zone there in the 1730s. And we're starting to get some pullback on XAN. I wish I would have added on that little pullback on INVAX. But, alright, so we're getting a yank. Got stuffed up there in the 1760s. But this is where buyers could come in and buy it up. Henry's long HLX. And we're breaking out on INVAX. INVAX squeezing. So if this INVAX, if this continues and we get over 18 and it puts some support in over 18, I'm gonna look to add to my position up there. I don't want to get too excited just yet. Are you still in BIOL or did you already sell out of it last night? Oh, Storm, I got out. I got out this morning. I got out this morning when it broke 70 on BIOL. I got out. Henry held. Are you still in BIOL, Henry?
Yeah, I'm still in it. I got my stop loss set 65 cents and my stop loss.
Yeah, so it hasn't hit 65 cents, so Henry's going to stay in. Yeah, I got out whenever this morning when it broke 70, but then I hopped back in at 72 when it looked like it was coming back, but then when it couldn't, here I'll pull it up on the chart. BIOL. Okay, so yeah, so this morning when it was going sideways in the pre-market, I was fine with it consolidating, but then when it broke 70, I got out. But then when it came back, on this little pullback, I got back in at 72. It squeezed up at the open, and the red to green was 80 cents. So if it goes 80, a lot of times you'll see the stocks, once it goes green on the day, you'll see a big volume push in, and they'll really start spiking. But it tried to go green on the day, and it got rejected by the red to green. So once it got rejected, I put a stop loss in at 74 cents. It hit that and it took me out. So now I'm done with it for now. Meanwhile, INVAX tried to break out on high day and it just got slapped down. Like the little bitch that it is. There it is. Slapped down. So I got a stop loss in down here at 17.24. Really as long as it stays green on the day, I should stay in the trade, but I just put a stop loss in on my XAN at 476. Henry, what are you doing over there, bro? You still live?
Yeah, I'm just watching. I'm sick to my stomach because I almost bought APA on Monday at around like 5:30 or something, and it's over $9 today. It's just been gradually going up every day, and every day I've been watching it, and so I gotta stop watching it because I'm just depressed that I didn't get in at $5.
He does see, okay, so there's FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. And then there's ROMO. That's the regret of missing out. So right now, currently Henry's experiencing ROMO. APA?
Yeah.
That's an oil play. And you were thinking about getting it in on Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, the trend's there. How come you didn't get in it?
I don't know, Brian.
Oh.
It was alerted, I don't know if that Fonzie or somebody alerted it like the Friday before. And then I looked at it and I'm like, oh yeah, it's up. It was up from the low of 380 something. And I'm like, well, we'll see what it does Monday. And then it went up and it kind of held its gain. So it was like the second day and I'm like, eh. Or it was the third day it was up. I mean, it was just stair-stepping up. So I'm like, oh, I should get into it and hold it for a day and see what it does on Tuesday. But I never did. And then it already jumped to 7, almost 7 Tuesday. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to chase it now. It's like fourth green day, you know? So.
Well, I don't blame you for not chasing it now.
Yeah, well, not definitely not. I mean, I'd only bought like a couple hundred shares just to see what it does. Now, to try to make some money, you have to buy like 1,000 shares and scalp it and just get in and out. But I'm not going to mess with it, so. But next time I see that trend again, I'm going to dabble.
So,
It's
right.
all about the dabbling.
All right, so now XAN's breaking down a little bit on the VWAP. I'm going to cover some down here. Damn it, I wasn't quick enough. Fuck.
So anybody else in anything that's in the room? Birdie wants to know watching CLSK. Let's check that out. It's CLSK. CLSK. Ooh, I like it. Triple and joint venture to supply personal protective equipment. And news.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it could be a potential squeeze.
Dude, CLSK. Yeah, that's a good one. Nice call there. Put in nice support there. See, it's got nice support. I'm going to put this one on a chart over here. That's potential buy.
What's the daily look like on it? Oh, breakout on the daily?
Henry loves it. Okay, I just took some profits on XAN. Ooh, it's really dumping now. Let's take some more down here. Damn it, I should have got more shares. Fuck.
Oh.
I'm holding the rest of these shares. Wow. CLSK. Let's see here. Oh, damn it, man. Fuck. Oh, I don't want to chase it up here. I don't want to chase it up here now.
Me neither.
We'll see what it does here at high day. CLSK. It's got a float of 3 million, so it's a low float. Man, I might buy the breakout over 4.
Good alert, Birdie. I wish I would have seen your...
Yeah, I wish I would have seen it earlier. I'm buying it. I can't help it. I'm buying it. I got it at 388. I think it's going. There it goes. It's got a low float. It's got a beautiful chart. First green day. 3 million. Ah, it's got rejected. CLSK. It's got news. I like this chart a lot. It's going to break high a day. I'm anticipating the breakout. Really, I should wait till it gets over 4, but it is what it is. That was a FOMO buy right there. This would be a better spot to get in 370s. NVAX failing. About to go red on the day. It's testing 1720 right now. So that's looking like a double top right now, but I don't think it's, I think it's going to go. People in chat are talking about it. This is where I should be buying right here. Okay, I added to my position at 362. So if this thing goes, if this thing gets over $4, I want to make some money. I got 2,000 shares long with an average of 375. So I'm gonna look to sell 500 shares up close to 4, hopefully. I thought it was gonna go right then and there, so I just went ahead and pulled the trigger. Come on, baby, let's go. Squeeze.
Squeeze.
Let's get that $4 mark. Let's go. Gets anywhere close to 4, I'm selling 500 shares. Oh, come on. Come on.
They just put out news just now that relationship with international partners to import masks, gowns, gloves for hospitals.
That has to be big news, right?
Mm-hmm. What's it up? 200%?
Okay, I sold a little there at 372 just to reduce my risk. We'll see how it holds at 350.
My BBBY's about to hit 650. Oh, yeah. Go, baby. Grind for daddy.
There it goes. I got some more executed on my short on XAN. Oh, nasty red candle. See how this holds. Really, $3 needs to be my risk, but that's a really wide risk. Really don't want to risk like $1,000. It's where good entries are key. But I did sell some there in the 370s just to... oh, it's failing. See how it holds 325. NVAX holding green on the day. Yeah, if this thing can't hold $3, I'm out.
Then shares the short.
I don't know yet. I'm putting in my stop loss right now.
Looks like it's got pretty good support around $3, so it might come down to $3 again and get bought up.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I'm putting my risk just below 3. Which is way too right of a risk, but I mean, I'm glad I sold some up in the 370s. Just trying to buy the breakout. That's why I don't like buying breakouts, man. I'm not very good at it. I am not good at buying break. It seems like every time I try to buy a breakout, it just gets stuffed like it did just there. That's why yesterday we were talking about buying breakouts. Really,
well, you bought it before the breakout. You should have waited till past 415.
This is, yeah, exactly. Well, right whenever I was buying, it was starting to squeeze up over, and then it just got rejected. Really, I want to buy right here in this consolidation right here, like in the 320s. Then I could be selling like half right here up in the 390s, 380s, 390s. I can be selling half, and if it gets over 4 and it pulls back and it reconfirms the breakout area, then I can add back in. You know, if I would have been focused on this thing right from the beginning, which you alerted it early, I could have actually traded it much better than I did just now. That was a really, really poor way. I just gave it a perfect example of like what not to do.
He did that for all your guys' benefits. Good teaching experience.
So I just added some more down here at 327. Still gonna risk $3. Now my new average price is $350. And if it gets over 350, I'll probably sell some and then maybe look to re-add. Because my position size is a little bit large for me anyways. Like making me, if you feel uncomfortable, you should probably reduce your position size.
BIOL's not looking good. It's down to 67 cents. About to take me out. Piece of crap.
I know we should have took all our profits up in the 90s yesterday. But man, that chart, if that chart yesterday, the way it was setting up, I would do the exact same thing. Well, I would take some, if I was redo it again, I would definitely take off, because anything can happen overnight, so I would definitely reduce my position size and take some profits. And CLSK looks like it's going to, I got my stop loss in at 299, so if it breaks past that $3, it's going to take me out. I'm hoping for a pop over 350. Invax barely holding green on the day. Meanwhile, we got Henry jerking off in the background.
Whatever.
I don't like BIOL right now, Hayden. It's going the wrong way, man. It didn't hold its gains. We're looking for stocks that hold their gains.
Oh, it took me out. I'm I'm out.
Make higher highs.
Took me out. Alright, I'm done with that. I'm just going to put an alert on it in case it pulls back up to 75 cents or so. You never know.
Still watching CLSK. There it goes, 330s. Come on. Covered some more XAN at 4. So now I only got 250 shares left. See what happens. I might add back in if it bounces off this $4 level. Oh man, I don't think CLSK is gonna. I don't think it's gonna do it. I don't think it's gonna hold 3. I'm gonna be really pissed if it barely hits my stop loss and then comes back. And we're heading lower with XAN. Damn it. Should have held my shares. Gonna test low a day. So XAN, wish I would have had more shares, but I might still get another opportunity to be able to short it. So we should get a bounce here soon with XAN. So we should get a bounce here sometime soon. And when it bounces, I'm going to short up into the bounce. And hopefully we'll fade it the rest of the day. So we'll see what happens there. CLSK, but in the meantime, double topped. And now it's giving it up. Barely holding on to 3. But I mean, if you're going to enter the trade, right, here's the spot to enter. You know, I mean, your risk to reward. I mean, you enter here, like say in the low 3s, like at say 320, 315, 316, right in here. You risk $3, so you're risking like say you get into 320, you risk 20 cents, and then your reward is $4. So I mean, your potential is 80 cents. So it's a 4-to-1 risk to reward. And you're buying off a key support level. See, it's putting in the support level. You want to buy off a key support level. So if I didn't have my shitty ass entries, I'd happily take this trade. Ooh, look at that. We're getting some panic down to the 360s. Wow. On XAN, really going to hell. God, I should have shorted more. Damn it. Probably should cover into that.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh, looks like we're about to head lower. I wonder if there are shares to short on it. Nope, no shares on CLSK. Not at E-Trade anyways. Maybe at a better broker. And we are. If I had to say, I think CLSK is heading lower. It's looking weak right here. Lots of selling pressure. I mean, they're going to need some big buyers to step in right here at 3. Trying to get bought up.
Thought it'd be a little bit more active today since the market's closed tomorrow, but it's kind of.
How's your what is it? HL?
It's holding around 175 right now, so.
HLX?
HLX, yeah.
Ah, wow. $3 held. Yes. Now if we can get a squeeze. Get a big volume push. That's huge, that $3 held. Still consolidating. What are you drinking, Henry? You make it sound so good.
Monster Energy Zero Ultra.
What happened to water?
I got that right next to me too.
Oh.
I drank probably 30 ounces already this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Don't judge me.
I can't help it. Right? No one can help it. Everyone's always judging. I'm sure I'm getting judged for my shitty entries on CLSK. My FOMO buy. But I might get an opportunity to get out. See if the market wants to give me a gift. That's one thing I love about the market, man. Every day, it's like,
what's it gonna do for me today?
What? It's like Christmas every day. What presents await for me every single day? XAN just heading lower. God. I don't want it to keep. I want it to bounce so I can short some more into it. I covered way too early. I was covering it in the 420s and most of my shares at 420s and then at 4. Now it's down at 460s. Ooh, Tim Sykes is long, AKER. Let's check that out.
Good. So I still got shares, but
AKER. Oh wow, morning panic dip buy. I like that. Might be too late though. Might be too late to hop in. AKER. He's in at $5. It's at $5.20 now. I'll buy some. I got some. I got some at $5.24. He's going to be selling any second now. He'll probably be selling right now. But I still like it anyways. I'll risk $5. Damn, he got a good entry. Bought right at that whole dollar number. Red to green on it is $5.97. I almost shorted it this morning, pre-market, but I didn't want to be in too many trades right at the open. That would have been a nice panic to cover into. I'm thinking we should get a bounce at least. VWAP is at 537 right now. We should get a bounce up. I'm thinking we should get a bounce up to 550. And CLSK looks like it's getting ready to die. There's 314, 310. $313 CLSK holding $3. Definitely a patience game sometimes. Invax about to go red on the day. All right, CLSK still holding $3. Thank you.
BUY just took me out at 610, so I made 50 cents a share. I'll take it.
Nice. This is Tim Sykes' favorite pattern. He likes dip buying morning panics. I'm not that good at them though. What else are you in, Henry?
HLX and still holding TBLT from 14 cents. I sold some into that morning squeeze at 20 cents, 21, 22 cents. So.
Hey, Matt asks, what's it called when you sell too early? That tends to be my issue. That's everybody's issue, dude. You're never going to nail the top and you're never going to nail the bottom. So, I mean, when you sell too early, what would you call that? FOMO is when you have fear of missing out. I had a FOMO trade on CLSK on my entry.
Well, if you're selling profits, then it's, I would say, smart.
Booking wins.
Wins.
Right now, I'm about to sell a loser. Because if this thing breaks $3, CLSK, I'm done. There it goes. So that trade right there just cost me over $1,000. That shitty ass entry. I knew it was going to break too. So, on to the next. That took all my profits and then some on my XAN. So I'm red on the day now. But losing is part of the game, so. Yeah, we have different styles, Matt. Me and Henry. Sometimes we take the same trades, you know. But I mean, trading is a very personal thing. So yeah, it's kind of, you got to figure out kind of like what you're good at and what you're comfortable with, and figure out what setups you like the best. Like typically Tim Sykes, every time he trades, like as soon as he types out his alert, you know, I usually see it right here on in the chat, and I typically never ever follow his trades or buy the stocks that he buys because I usually don't like the setup. But this particular one with AKR, I do like. I do like it. He bought it right off that $5 mark. It's an easy spot to risk off of. You know, it's got this panic, so you know it's going to have a little bounce, a little recoil. You watch Ross from TW. You mean Warrior Trading? Yeah, he's kind of a scalper. He takes huge position sizes though. He'll buy like 10,000, 15,000 shares, you know, and then yeah, he buys into strength and he buys into strength and then he sells into strength. Like that dude's out in seconds. Whereas like my style, I kind of try to look at the overall trend of things and then try to join that trend or catch the reversal of the trend, which is like what I was doing with XAN, which just had a massive sell-off, and I'm so sad that I covered my shares so early, and I'm so sad that I didn't get a bigger position. Instead, I had the biggest position on the biggest loser, which was CLSK. Because this one's just dying.
Yeah, HLX just took me out. So I lost in that one. HLX, sorry.
Meanwhile, it's not even wanting to bounce. Alright, so I just covered the last of my XAN at 351. So, it is what it is. Now, my Invax is going red on the day. Which looks like a short opportunity to me because it's going red. You okay, Henry?
Yeah, what?
I'm just checking. Are you breathing heavy, dude? What's the matter?
Oh, I just didn't buy MNOV when I saw it about 10 minutes ago, and I'm like, ooh, that looks, it popped up on high day, but it was slow mover, low volume.
MNOV?
Yeah.
What did you want?
I almost bought it at 570.
So there's, when we hear Henry breathe real heavy, that means he just experienced a little Romo.
Yeah, basically, pretty much. Although my TBLT is coming back, so I'm watching that. It's basically all I'm in right now. I am keeping an eye on this ICD. I don't know if it popped up in your high day. Super low volume, and it's already up so much, but it's only got a float of like 1 million or something. So
what's it called? ICB?
ICD as in David.
ICD. Oh, wow. From 1 to... Holy shit. How come that one didn't hit my scanner?
I don't know, it just popped up on mine about 5 minutes ago.
ICD.
Tell you, that's why it's weird. Like, I'm like, why some of these don't pop up? I got my alerts and my scan set.
Damn, that's a big move. That one's interesting.
Yeah. It's only got 300,000 volume right now. But like I said, the floats. Let's see what Yahoo says, because Thinkorswim says 3.8 million shares, but that's usually double, so it probably got like a 1.5 million. Yahoo says 2.4 million.
Really? Because I got 73 million on Trade Ideas. It's an oil company.
Oh, well, I don't see no news. Maybe it was a reverse split.
Trade with Vlad says 2 for potential short. I don't get that. Which one's a potential short? Oh, TW. Is it TW? Or no, yeah, there is a ticker called TWO. TWO. He says he likes this one for potential short. Oh, yeah. See here, up from 2 to 5. God, I do like it. Nice alert, man. Oops.
Oh yeah, I had that one. I sold my last 100 shares last night after I was at 495. I told you about that one this week. I was long from, let's see, from 375. Yeah, I sold 428 and 495. Dang, I wish I would have held it another day.
TWO. So there you go, Matt. Henry just experienced the same thing as you. You didn't hit the top.
But I made basically 75 cents on half my shares and then $1.20 on my other half. So
yeah, focus on the good.
yeah.
You did well. Okay, Two Harbors Investments. It's got a big float, 270 million. So maybe
this morning.
Maybe this Okay, I'm with you on that one. I just used VWAP as resistance. It's got resistance from the spike this morning. It's up quite a bit, so maybe we're getting a reversal here. I just took the short on TWO at 564. MNOV hitting high day scanner.
Yeah, that's one I just told you about. Almost bought it at 570.
Yeah, that one. Look at that one. It's second green day. From 4 up to 7. So I'm not going to give TWO a whole lot of space to come back. It either gets rejected at VWAP. I'll probably risk 575 on this one, which is just above VWAP. Right here, you got this resistance from this morning, from the morning spike, and we'll see if this downward trend can continue. But if it starts breaking this downward trend and coming back, then I'm going to get out. But thanks for the alert there on TWO trade with Vlad. I like that idea. What about CLSK? I'm going to keep an eye on that one too. Make sure that one is... Because that one, even though it failed, it could come back later today. This is a low float. So it's in the 270s now. It's down in the 270s. So CLSK is in the 270s right now. CLSK. So even though it's failing right now, we've seen a lot of these stocks. They have the big gap up. They try to spike. They fail because they're up so high. Why wasn't this one on my top percent gainers list? I don't know why. Anyways, ICD hitting the high day scanner.
Yeah, Brian. It's the other one I told you about.
Yeah. We're just watching that one.
Had the low float.
So if this one starts, if CLSK, if it finds support and it puts in a support and it starts coming back and it reclaims VWAP, it might be a potential buy later. What got hit? Oh, my wrist got hit on NVAX, so I'm out of that one. Booked another red trade. This is the worst day I've had in a while. And this TWO trade, though, it's working out okay. CLSK. So right now I'm watching CLSK, XAN, TWO, and AKER. And ICD. Didn't you say you almost bought ICD, Henry?
Yeah.
What price were you going to buy it at, man?
I saw it at the 470. No, that was the previous one. This one I saw when it hit over 450. And then it pulled back, so I was looking, I could have got in around 430 and it had the pullback there right before it started squeezing, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 minutes ago.
Damn, that sucks.
Oh well, I don't like making money, so.
What kept you from pulling the trigger? You said too much other stuff going on, or what?
No, I was getting greedy. I was hoping for a pullback closer to VWAP.
Oh, okay. No, that's not really getting greedy. You're just looking for a good entry. Damn. Look at that, man. Buying it like at the 420s or something.
Yep.
Fuck, you're up $1. Shit.
Be selling half for sure right now. But well, maybe not because it's a low float. Well, we don't know really the float. You're getting different things that I'm getting, so I don't really actually know what the float is.
I got 70.
Said it was like 40 million, and Yahoo says 2.4 million.
I got 73 million.
Or 73 million, yeah. So like that's just not even anywhere close. So who's right? And so right now it's up 140%. Can't hardly go any higher.
It can't? Henry, what the hell, man? It's the first time I've ever heard you say that.
I was being sarcastic. We said it yesterday, when we
Yeah,
were
yeah, yeah.
reviewing, like, it can't hardly any go higher. It's not like it can go to 300% or 500%.
I mean, okay, so it could pull back. You could buy the pullback.
Oh, actually, shoot, sweet. I love having different accounts. So I just got an alert. I just sold, I guess I had BAL. I just sold at 60 cents. I'm long from that at 49 cents. Sweet.
Oh, wow.
Val, and it's squeezing. Go, baby. Go, baby. Oh, that's why I bought this one. If you look at the daily, I'm like, God, it's got a lot of room to go.
All right, I feel like TWO is about to bounce, so I covered my short. I don't like my entry on it. And CLSK looks like it's trying to come back.
I think you should pay attention to APA for maybe a short.
All right, AKR just took me out. Let's see here. Said APA.
Yeah.
All the way up from 4 to 9. Wow. Definitely a watch it for sure. Yeah. Big gap up from the 7s. Think we might get a reversal today?
Don't know.
Oops. APA. I'll throw that one up for sure. It's not a bad idea. And CLSK is coming back. CLSK. Look at that. It's over 3 now.
Scooby dooby doo, crack your whip.
Oh wow, CLSK over $3 now. Squeezing back. It's gonna see if it pulls back. Sets in a higher low. May offer an entry point there, and then risk off of. So right now it's at the low is 264. So squeezing up right here up to the 3s. Maybe it'll pull back, set in a higher low. Maybe offers an entry point in the maybe 280s.
Oh, I'm going to be super mad if I got taken out by 2 cents. So I put my stop loss in an HLX because I bought at 170. I'm like, I'll risk 10 cents. Put it at 160. It hit 158, and now look at it.
On which one?
HLX. Just hit high a day. Jesus. 2 cents.
Oh, where it barely takes you out?
And yeah, I put in 160, and it hit 158 and took me out.
That's why it's always good to set your stop losses just below or just above the. You know that, Henry.
Oh, look at it.
You know
194 that. And squeezing.
You know that, Scooby-Doo.
I know I should have put 155. I don't know why I didn't put 155. I guess I don't like making money today.
Are you red on the day?
I don't know. I got 3 different accounts that have the TBLT, so I made money on that. I shouldn't be, but I'm not up much.
So you are green though.
Yeah, a little bit.
CLSK squeezing, dude. You don't even care, do you? You don't care that CLSK is squeezing?
I don't know.
What don't you know, Henry?
I'm watching other things. I'm not watching that one.
Oh. I'm watching CLSK. I'm going to buy some here soon. I just took a starter short back on XAN up at 395. And TWO, I covered my short too early. I thought it was going to bounce. And it looks like it's going to break 350 right now. So, yeah. Well, dude, I'm down. Right now, I'm down 1,500 on the day. So, I mean, this is my biggest losing day that I've had in, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. I'm still green on the week though, so as long as I don't fucking dig myself in a hole any more than this, then I'll be okay with that. I'll still end up green on the week, which is all that matters. The road to the top is never a smooth ride. It's always peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. It's always jagged on the way up. Right, guys? There's always little pullbacks. Just can't get too hung up on just one day or one trade. There'll be another one tomorrow.
That's right.
It's easy to get into like revenge trading mode too, where like if you're down on the day, you're like, fuck, I gotta make it back. I gotta make it back. I gotta make it back today. Because you want to, at the end of the day, you want your P&L to be green. But, I mean, if the setups aren't there and the opportunity's not there, and you start forcing trades, you'll just end up more red than you were before. I've done that before. I did that actually the last red day I had, I did that pretty bad. I was down 700 on the day. And then I stopped. I stopped trading. I told Henry, I was like, I'm done. I don't see anything I like, and I'm just going to quit for right now. And then come back this afternoon. Well, I took a nap or whatever, and I got back on my computer. I should have waited till later in the afternoon, and I just started trading random shit like at 11 a.m. And then before I know it, my a $700 loss turned into like a $2,500 loss. Actually, I think it was more than that. I don't remember how much it was. Maybe it was 3,000. I don't remember, but it was a lot. I was like, damn. But then I turned around. Thankfully, I let it go. I ate the loss. Turn around the next day. The very next day, I had my best day ever. So I made all that back and then some.
So Matthew, yeah, you can get around the PD2 rule. Like I said, if you set up different accounts, you're gonna get, like Brian said the other day. I mean, you have 4 different accounts with 4 different brokers. You can get 3 day trades on each brokerage.
Exactly, that's what I did.
I did it.
And if you oh, go ahead.
Oh, I said I'm still doing it. That's why when you heard me, like I said, I had 3 different accounts with TBLT because I'm trying to grow 2 other accounts where I just started with like $1,000, and I'm just trying to slowly grow that 1,000 into more. Some of the accounts that I'll hold. If you hear me say I bought a stock and I'll hold it for 2 or 3 days, I do it in those accounts to see if they're gonna spike.
Yeah, at one time I had four accounts, and I had been I liked shorting, so, and I was under PDT in my E-Trade account, so I had my wife open an account, and I traded out of that. I want CLSK to pull back just a little bit more so I can buy it. But right there was my entry, it looks like, at 290. And I didn't get in right there. Didn't pull the trigger. We'll see, though. Might offer another. Because I'm going to risk below. I'm going to risk 260. And if I'm going to risk 260, I'm not trying to risk 40 cents. It looks like it's going to squeeze some more. Pal Cash, any new IMFK? IMFK. What is the IMFK? Any new? Is that an acronym for something like LOL or something? Henry, do you know what IMFK is?
I don't know.
Any new? Yeah, Matt, they are. They are supposed to have some big meeting in some about the oil. I don't know exactly what's going on. They're supposed to decide something today about the oil or blah blah blah. Yeah, I agree with you, Trade, with Vlad. It looks like it's going to put in a bounce here pretty quick. I'm watching it though. TWO. I'm watching TWO because I'm thinking it's going to bounce right here, maybe up to the 570s, and maybe we'll re-short up there. And CLSK is going higher. CLSK coming back. It should run into some resistance though. CLSK. We should get a pullback here soon. See, it's got all that resistance from this morning. It should roll over and pull back here pretty quick. It should, but just because I think it should, sometimes they just do whatever the hell they want to do. And I just added to my short.
SPY's up to 280.
XAN. Yeah, the SPY's up a lot today. CLSK up 187% today. Wow. I don't know, maybe TWO just keeps going lower. Look at that. It looks like it's getting ready to break down some more. I thought it was going to bounce.
I'm back. I got heat.
So I got some more shares short on XAN. See how well it holds. If we can get through 4. Actually, I wouldn't mind it if it went higher. Then I think it'd be a better short. But I don't want to miss out, so I'm going to take some more. And we're getting a little bit of a pullback on CLSK. See how it holds 3. I think it'll go through 3. I think it'll come back here to the 290s, 280s. And go from there. AKER giving it all up. News I heard online, grocery support. Grocery support. Hey, look, ICD pulled back to $5. You could buy it right there. Do you think or no? Or is it already up too much? Did we already miss the big move? It's not going to have any more big moves. It's pulling back the VWAP, dude. ICD. I'm buying it. Let's see how many green days has it had. First green day. I'm buying it. Right here. Pull back the VWAP. Buy. Boom. Got it. Got it at 4. Right. Pull.
I'm staying away. It's going down.
I got it at 485. So, for me, if I look at it, ICD, first green day, right? Squeeze up, pull back, squeeze. I might be a little bit late. Pull back, squeeze up, and now it's pulling back to VWAP. So I'm hoping this can hold, but it's first green day. And yeah, it's heading lower now. Not doing anything right today. We'll hang on. Won't sell it just yet. We'll hang on and see where we're at. I'm glad I didn't buy it at 5 when I originally wanted it. Sometimes they dip just below VWAP. They dip below VWAP and then they'll come back. So we'll just hang out for a minute and see what it does. CLSK trying to hold 3. Are you tired, Henry?
Yeah, I got up at 5:15 today and I couldn't get back to sleep.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Because you're excited about BIOL.
I think.
That just turned out to be a complete dud.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucked. Bought some more of this ICD at 438. So right here, I'm thinking about buying some CLSK maybe. Nice little pull back to 3. Take a starter along on it, maybe. I'll wait. We'll see. I think it goes lower than 3. Getting some nice failure out of. I'm glad I added to my position on XAN. Shitting the bed. Okay, I just took some small size on CLSK. Nothing huge. I'll look to add down here in the 280s.
CEI just popped up on my radar.
We were trading that one last week.
Yeah. Had a big squeeze from 180, excuse me, 183 to 225. Pulled back, bounced off a VWAP now a couple times. APA is about to break high a day at $10. What a piece of crap.
Doesn't that make it a quality if it's going higher?
No, because I was supposed to be buying it $5. I'd be up $5 a share right now. So it's a piece of crap in my book.
It's a Romo. The emotions of trading. It's real.
Gotta love it.
The highs are high, the lows are lows. Hey, I'm having the worst day of anybody today, Henry. At least you didn't lose. You didn't lose any money on it, so you know.
True.
Sometimes whenever you miss a trade, you almost feel like you lost money, even though you didn't lose anything.
Yeah.
I mean, other than this XAN trade, pretty much every trade that I've gotten in today, I've just gotten my ass kicked on.
Ooh, PSTI. It's a breakout on the daily.
That one was running, I think, yesterday, wasn't it? Or day before? PSTI?
Yeah, it's up $3 a share today.
Oh, it gapped up. Holy shit.
It literally just popped up on my high day scanner. It broke. Yeah.
And ICD is just fucking not bouncing at all. PSTI.
PSTI.
It's got a float of 14 million.
Not showing any news. I love when stocks move without any news because you're like, why are they moving? Like, what do people know that I don't know? You know?
Wow. Man, I don't know what I think of that one.
You would think it would be... Yeah, I don't know either. I'm going to just say I'm going to buy it at 720. I didn't buy it, but... Buy the top here, 720.
You did buy it?
No, I didn't buy it.
You want to? CLSK pulling back to the 290s. Thinking about adding some shares down here. Added some at 295. So now, CLSK, hopefully, we can get a trend reversal. Love to see it squeeze back up to 4. I mean, they got news that they're making stuff for. Let's look at the news real quick. COVID-19 compassionate use program treating 7 patients. Oh, that's PSTI.
I'd be up 22 cents right now.
On what?
I said if I would have bought the PSTI at 720.
Oh, you wanted to buy it at 720.
I wanted to, but I got scared and I didn't do it.
Yeah, so CLSK joint venture relationship with the international partners to import PPE for hospitals fighting COVID-19. They announced additional $577,000 order for its intelligent ATS switchgear. Sounds amazing.
Sounds legit.
Now let's go to the moon. Trader Vlad wants his shares back on TWO. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, right? Let's see what he says. TWO. Did it go lower? It's starting to bounce right now, a little bit.
Skip-a-doo-ba-doo. Skip-a-doo.
All right, so we're getting a little bounce now on ICD. Okay, I just sold a little bit there at 476. Probably sold too soon. That's okay. I'm actually taking some profits for a change today.
Good job.
And we're going to 5, it looks like. Okay, Scooby-Doo. Ooh, look at that. I'm up 400 bucks on it. I better sell some more somewhere over here. Let's see if I can get some out at 490. There we go. Got some out. Yay. Daddy's making some money now. I'm not trying to get it all back today, what I've lost. I mean, if I do, I do. If I don't, oh well. Today's minimize the damage day. Right, Scooby-Doo?
That's right.
Henry, oh, what just got executed? ICD. Okay, no. Zan. What's Zan doing? Zan's going down. I'm green on. Green. There we go. We're up to 5 now. We're over 5. 512. Let's try to get some out here in the 5s. There you go. I got some out. Boom. We're squeezing right now. Here, I need to pull that up here.
Boom, shakalaka.
ICD. ICD. Making some money. Look at that. Look at that bounce.
Are you down with the ICD?
Yeah, you know me. I'm going to sell some more right here. It's a nice bounce. Wonder if there's shares to short. Nope. No shares.
Isn't that funny, guys? Right away, he's long, he's making money, he's already thinking, I want to short this son of a gun.
There we go. I sold some more. Oh, I'm all out now. Look at that squeeze. That was a nice bounce. Look at that bounce. Dip below VWAP. Okay. I bought right here at VWAP, and then I added somewhere down here. My average was 460. So boom, popped over VWAP. Look, popped over VWAP, and we got a nice squeeze. I sold too early though. I was selling way too early. I thought it was gonna get rejected at 5. So, and look at that. If I would have got my short at 550, look at that. I'd already be getting ready to make some money on that, and then I could cover down here at 5.
And just like that, things quickly change.
Meanwhile, CLSK. Henry, does it ever make you mad when I short stocks?
No, why?
Are you sure?
Honestly, as soon as you say you're going to short a stock, I look at it to go long. Because you usually early.
I believe you.
So.
Henry, I'm right more than you realize. You know that, right? It may feel like I'm wrong all the time, but I'm right more than you realize.
Yeah, but a lot of times you're early on your shorts. So,
I am. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to deny that. I am early on my shorts a lot of times.
If I look at them,
but a lot of times I'm scaling in because I don't know where it's going to roll over at.
Exactly. So as you're scaling in, I can be scaling out. Let's say I get in at $5. You're like, I hope it gets to $5.50. I'm going to short it. Well, I'll be selling it at $5.50.
Actually, sometimes I'll be shorting a stock hoping it's going to go higher, so I can get more shares. It just depends on the setup and what's going on with it. XAN's going lower. I got a good. See it now. So, like for example, I wanted to short ICD into this little parabolic bounce at 550. I was trying to get short. So right now I'd be covering at 5. I would have made 50 cents a share, short 1,000 shares, make $500 right there, but there's no shares. And I sold into the strength. I sold into that little squeeze, so it was a nice trade. I made a little over $500 on the trade. So that minimized some of the damage that I've done today. Meanwhile, XAN, I don't know what that one's going to do. We're over 3 on CLSK. So right now, I'm up $253 on CLSK.
I'm not really seeing any setups that I like.
Don't trade it then.
I'm not. That's why I haven't really traded anything besides the initial stuff I was in today before we started, and then I tried to catch that HLX, and that didn't work out.
So I added down here in the 290s. So if this can't squeeze out and break out and start pushing towards VWAP, then I'm gonna get out. I'll just take the small profits and move on. Yeah, babe, it's okay. Yeah, we've been at it for a while now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not my kid's fault that she's doing that because I walk around the house and do that. Kenna, come here. Kenna, come here, sweetheart.
McKenna, what's Daddy doing?
She said, trade then. All right, there we go. We're getting a squeeze now. CLSK, here we go. I'm up $400 on it now.
Whoop, whoop.
So, man, I feel like I should take some profits up here. But it's just starting to move.
If it hits 330, I might buy it.
330 would be like VWAP. Is it gonna get over? Have to get over VWAP? It's getting rejected right now. It's making me nervous. So I took some out. Take some more out there. There we go. Come on. Love to get a push up to VWAP. Get to 325.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
There we go. 319. All right. Come on. 326. Yes. Yes. Sell some more right there at 325. There we go. It's going to get rejected by VWAP. Sold some more at 325, just in case it gets rejected at VWAP. Henry, what's that sound?
What do you think?
Oh, it's furnace.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. We're at 330 now, Henry.
I'm giving it 30 seconds to see what it does in this candle, if it pulls back yet, or if it's going to break through. If it breaks through VWAP, I think it's going to test high a day, so...
So, all right, hypothetically speaking, if this thing gets through VWAP, if it perks through VWAP and then it holds over VWAP, then I'm going to look to add to my position for a squeeze towards 4.
Yupper-dupper-doo-dah.
So right now I still got 1,000 shares. I already locked in some gains. Looks like I locked in about $300 or $400 worth. Right in there. I don't know the exact amount. So we'll see what happens on this pullback and see if the upward trend could continue. Now you might be wondering, you know, like, because I sold right when it broke 3 on this death candle right here. You'd be like, well, if I thought it was going to come back, ooh, look at that one. Ooh, nasty. That might be a buy opportunity, though. But you might be thinking, well, if I thought it was going to come back, then why would I sell? Why wouldn't I just hold in case it comes back? Well, it's not that I think it's going to come back. It's just that it's a possibility it comes back. But it could have just had this death candle and then just faded the rest of the day and never came back. So once it put in a low here and then it bounced and it had a little pullback, I started buying into this higher low. See, it's put a low, put in a higher low, so I was buying off the support zone that it created in the 290s, and then I'm selling into the squeeze up at into the 320s. So right now my average is 297. So I had a yank, but it's holding that support. So hopefully we can get over VWAP. We'll see. TWO is still fading. XAN still fading. Should have took more shares, but that's okay. We'll let them work.
Let them do the thing.
So we're up to $3.12.
Nothing but chicken wang.
Do I really believe that CLSK is going to make it back to 4? No, I don't think so. What do you think, Henry?
What the news?
That's another thing out there, guys. Oh, go ahead.
It starts to break, like I said, if it breaks VWAP and starts to consolidate above VWAP, it's going to get more interesting then. Because then I'm thinking it's going to make a push to high day, later today. But it just all depends what it does. But it's not looking like it's going to do that. So that's why I didn't buy at 330 when I wanted to break through VWAP.
So I'm putting my stop loss in at my average, which is 297. I'm not losing any more money off this motherfucker. So it's holding 3. I want it to hold 3. I mean, really, really, the real risk is 260s, but I don't want to lose any more money off of it. I mean, it could pull back here, set in a higher low, and then 270s, and then come back later today. I don't know. But I can always rebuy it later down here in the 270s. Yeah, it does. It does trade with Vlad. I agree with you. It does on day 1 of AKER. It was the exact same setup. So let's look at it real quick. AKER. So if we're looking at it from a few days ago, I was buying. It was just after we finished the live stream on Monday. I bought this after we finished the live stream on Monday. Same thing. It spiked up in the morning. It pulled back. It held. And we need a 5-minute chart. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, spiked up, it pulled back, tested VWAP, got rejected, pulled back some more, and then when it started coming back, and then it reclaimed VWAP, and we reclaimed VWAP, I was buying it at 303, and then I was adding on the high day breakout. And then selling into the squeeze, and then I added back on the consolidation after hours. Oops. Added back on the consolidation after hours, and then sold the next morning in pieces into each spike. My last sell was at 747. So that was a nice trade. I think I made I don't know. I made a lot of money on that one. Maybe maybe $2,500 on that trade. That was a good one. So it's holding over 3 now, which is good. Ooh, look at that. Man, trade with Vlad. Look at that. That TWO, we should have just stayed in that sucker, dude. We should have had some patience with that one. Look at that. It's getting ready to fall off a cliff now. It's all the way down to 520.
Dang.
Yeah. No, I'm not in it no more. I was in at 560, and I just thought it was going to bounce. And I was looking to want to short it higher, and I got out. So now it's just totally giving it up.
Is that APA looking good for a short for you?
Let me look real quick.
Surprised you didn't short it at $10.
APA. Oh, God. Damn, I missed that one too. I think
I looked at you.
Yeah, you did. I said too much going on, you know?
Yeah.
CLSK about to take me out, and I'm out of CLSK. So I made a little bit back on it. Nothing to write home to mom about, but that's okay. So right now, the only thing I got going right now is the XAN trade. This is my best trade of the day, actually. Shorted the morning spike, covered into the flush, reshorted near VWAP right here in the 390s, and then now it's flushing down. So now I'm waiting to see if it breaks low of day or if it's going to consolidate and form support base near 350. If it forms support near 350, I'll just cover it for some profits, but other than that, I'm just going to hang out and see if it holds the 350 or not. Meanwhile, CLSK, even though I'm out of CLSK, it doesn't mean that I'm done with it completely. This one is a top potential watch. So now it's down to the 280s. So maybe might take a starter buy on it. Okay, I got out at 297. Now I'm back in at 286. There we go. And we'll see if this support can hold. See if it can put in a double bottom or a higher low. This is the 5-minute chart. So we'll see if we can put in a higher low right here. Form some support in the 280s, put in a higher low, and then maybe it comes back later today. So there's the 270s. Let's see if I can get some more at 280. All right, I got some more at 280. So I'm going to risk that low. 265, 260 is what I'm going to risk. Alright, so now I'm long. Maybe I'll get just a little bit more. Really feel like this is going to hold here. Alright, I got some more. I got 2,000 shares long with a 281 average. So my risk will be 265. Really 260. Should get a bounce here. It should find some support. And then, if it can get bought up right here in the 270s and 280s, then we got a shot at coming back later today. So, there we go. See, it's getting bought up there in the 280s, 290s. Nice. There we go. So my wife's taking a shower. I gotta go tend to the 2-year-old. I think I'm going to made a little bit back. It's kind of a rough morning, but you can't set the world on fire every day. But you definitely gotta cut those losses quickly so you can live to fight another day. Don't get too beat up. If you're losing a lot, don't beat yourself up too bad over it, because that's how you learn. And this is an acquired skill. It's like learning to shoot a basketball or you know, anything that requires a skill. It's like you got to practice at it before you get better.
That's right. I agree.
You need the screen time, man. Get the screen time. Get the trades in. If you're new, I recommend the paper trading, so you can get the screen time without the devastation of losing. You got anything, Henry?
Yeah, don't try to force trades. See, like me, like I haven't done anything but that HLK. It didn't work out, and I've just been sitting on my hands waiting for something to set up that I like.
There you go. You know what? If this CLSK starts to set up and starts to come back later today, we might pop back on the live stream at around it would be like 2:30, between 2:30 and 3 Eastern Standard Time, if this thing starts coming back later today for a power hour squeeze. So but for now, And if we don't come back later today, tomorrow's Good Friday. Happy Good Friday to everybody. Go eat some fish or go drink a beer, whatever you do. Enjoy your weekend, your socially distant weekend. But we'll be back Monday for Power Hour too. So, contingent on CLSK, depending on if CLSK sets up and starts moving, we might be back this afternoon for Power Hour squeeze. But other than that, you got anything you want to say, Henry?
No.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, guys, for coming in. And thanks for throwing out the trade idea with CLSK. That one didn't hit my high day scanner. So, I think that was... Who was it to do it out there? Where was it? Yeah, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie, for throwing the CLSK trade idea out there. Even though that was my biggest loss of the day. But I had a shitty entry. It's my own fault. It's still a top percent gainer, and it definitely needs to be on the watch list. So we may make it back, though, later today. May make it back. I just got a nice entry at 280, and I'm green right now. And I'm risking off a key support level. I've got a tight risk to keep it off of, so I'm definitely okay with this. The risk to reward is there. So I either lose 20 cents or I'm going to make fucking anywhere from 50 cents to $1.50 to $5. Who knows? Did I just say $5?
Yeah.
That means it'd have to go to like 9. Which is possible. Maybe not today, but tomorrow. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Later.
All right, I gotta go get my kid, dude.